But what I do know is we need to start getting your finances on track, baby girl. The money saving habits we're gonna form for 2021 to get our lives together, get back on track, and do that whole, and just do it, and just be like that much more financially secure, set the foundation for the rest of our lives. Then 22, 23, etc., etc. We're gonna be like, I don't even have to worry this year because last year I put so much work into setting my foundation that this year I just live stress-free and I know I got money in the bank. Okay, so the first money saving tip for 21 to get you guys' lives on track is dun, 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 to stop following the herd. Okay, we're all in it. I'm in it. We're all in it in different ways and not in it in very few ways. Our society is so consumer based. They are literally like consume, buy. You need to get yourself out of the white sheep herd that this society is. You're in it because I'm in it too. But you need to notice that you're in it and pluck yourself out. Just be like, y'all are still going like that way, doing those things. Okay, well, I'm gonna go this way. Bye. You're gonna stop following the herd because you're gonna go and you're gonna start saving money. You're gonna be proud of it. You're gonna let everyone know in your life that that's what's happening, and you are gonna set yourself apart from everyone else. I'm gonna stop following the trends. I'm gonna stop doing what other people think and tell me is like hip to do. Most importantly, I'm gonna stop feeling ashamed for saving money, because for whatever reason our society, you know, the herd that we follow, is like thinks money is taboo and thinks saving money is like a sign of being poor, when in my opinion saving money is a sign of the wealthy. I don't know what it is about saving money or talking about money in general, but everyone in society just thinks it's like such taboo, and if you're saving money it's because you're broke, and if you're broke then like nobody wants to be friends with you. When in reality, if you're broke, they shouldn't be judging you for that. And two, to me, if I hear about a friend saving money, I think that they're like building their wealth. I do not think that they're broke. I think they're being intelligent. That's the first step. You're gonna break away from the herd, break away from the freaking sheep that we're raised to be, and think for yourself, live for yourself, and take control of your own finances. The second money saving habit for 21 is to be only drinking water. Now, some people are going to hear this and be like, oh my gosh, that's so good, that's so smart. Other people are going to hear this and be like, you mean not drink coffee? Like, we get it, you're quirky, you drink coffee for meals, you drink coffee all the time, you think it's like good for you. It's not. Excessive caffeine is so bad for you. Let's just like say most places a drink anywhere at a restaurant or going out to eat or in general costs like $2.50, just for general, you know. Oftentimes it's more, sometimes it's less, so just like general. And think about every time you go over to eat, you're saving that $2.50, that like $1, $2.50, $3, because I just drink water, because one, it's literally really good for you, and two, like, really, do you really need soda and coffee and other beverages that bad, like that bad, that you're going out to buy it, going out to refill it, going out at a restaurant, adding to your $15 dish $3 more plus tax? Invest in yourself, invest in your health. Save money, drink water. Third money saving technique is to consider gas mileage and or other form of transportation while you're going out of your way to get something. So at least me personally, I don't consciously think of gas when I'm like driving the car. I just think of it when I have to fill up and the cost, when I'm like, oh, full tank costs that much. But lately I've been saying like, oh, I need to stop at this place on the way home. However, that place is like, it's gonna put me like 3 exits off my route or something like that. And I think, okay, am I willing to pay for whatever I'm going to go buy, whatever I'm going to go do, in addition to the tax, the gas, in addition to the gas it's gonna take me to go there and then go back on my regular route? Like, is that extra a few dollars really worth it? Most of the times, no. What I've been doing is just like waiting until the end of the week or whenever I can, pile everything I have to do together, like errands day, and then make a route that makes the most sense, so that way I'm not like going back and forth across town. And when I used to ride the bus, it would be like $2.50 for a day just for like my usual route. But if I went for an extra route, like a further stop or whatever, it was the same thing. It was like an extra $1, an extra 50 cents. Like, is it really that worth it to do it that right then and there? Or can you wait to where maybe you're going to be on that side of town anyways and it won't cost you any extra because it just worked out that way? Or instead of, you know, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The fourth thing you're gonna do this year to save money this is gonna be a hard one for some of you. You're gonna minimize your social life. Oh my god, just kidding. So I went like 2 years, I want to say, very, very, very minimal social life. Why? Because having friends costs money. Like, that's just the fact. And even friends that are understandable of that you're saving money, like my friends now, they're very understandable, like, hey, I'm saving money, I'm on a budget. They are also. It still costs money to hang out, costs money to get in the car, to spend the gas money, to drive to their house, even if it's for free that night. Or, you know, you want to buy Netflix, well, so a lot of people only get Netflix to like watch with friends, and that's a social thing. Well, why are you going to invest in like the subscription if you only watch it with your friends? How about maybe just like don't hang out with people for a while, just do your own thing. It's like, it's hard to wrap your head around because a lot of us are so social and need other people to thrive, but it's doable, it's realistic, I promise. Just kind of like get used to doing your own thing, going home, kind of hanging out, you know. FaceTime, Zoom, text messaging. If you are really about it, you're gonna have to make sacrifices, like I said in my last video. So definitely consider that a lot of us spend money as a social factor when we're hanging out with other people, which, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Just like go on a hiatus, 6 months to a year, really quick. You'll be surprised how much money you save. The last money habit we're taking into next year, set up our foundation for the rest of our lives, is giving more value to the dollar. So in the United States, the dollar is given the amount, like the value of $1. You know, it's a piece of paper, but our government, our society gives that piece of paper value, if that makes sense. So things things are valued based on cost, value, and price. Let's say this cell phone right here. So I paid, I don't even know, but let's just say I paid $500 for this cell phone. If that's the purchase price, like what the consumers pay for, the cost is what it costs to build this. Say this cost $32.40 to build. That's the cost. So like at the Apple store or wherever, it only costs them $32. But what spikes up the price so much, which is what we end up paying, is the value that is given to the product. So I know a lot of value is given to iPhones for whatever reason, you know. Well, that's a whole nother story. But those are the 3 things that go into purchasing an item: value, cost, and the final price. How we look at items and things, I like to look at money, if that makes sense. So change the way you look at money, your relationship with money, and how you value money, and you'll be a lot less reluctant to give it out to other people. Build a relationship with money, you know, get good with it. So those are my 5 things that we're going to take into 21 to build our foundation for the rest of our lives, because we rich kings only around here, kings and queens, but you know what I'm saying, like that's it, game's over, we're doing this, we're doing it. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to find me on Instagram, I'll have it in the link below, and then my next video will be up next week.